space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of Dice Squad. Its continuing mission: to review all board games, card games, and role-playing games, to seek out new conventions and event coverage, to boldly go where no podcast has gone before. I am Commander James T. Kirk, also known as Marshall Dice, also known as Adam Campbell.
I am a doctor, not a podcaster, also known as General Dice Todd Evangelista. And
I find this completely illogical, this whole dicey business. However, I am Super Dice Dave Radzik.
we're taking damage. Look out. Oh, no.
Oh, green slave women.
Yeah.
Heels up.
Well,
All right, so
McCoy, what are we talking about today?
we're talking about Star Trek 5-Year Mission. It's a cooperative dice game, and Super Dice is here to show us how to play.
This is a game by Dave Witcher, which came out at Gen Con in 2015. It was a big hit. It's a challenging game, but it has definitely the flavor of Star Trek captured well. It's a lot of fun, and I find it challenging. I've actually lost the game more than I've won it.
And it's distributed in the United States by who?
By Mayfair Games.
Mayfair Games.
It's actually made by them.
Made by them.
Made
Oh,
them.
good,
Yeah, it's not
good.
a license. They licensed the Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, this makes their second Star Trek product so far.
Right,
Yeah.
and not only does this have Star Trek, the 5-Year Mission, it also has Star Trek Next Generation available too, and your cards will all be signed by Marina Sirtis. Oh wait, this is a special.
I don't
It's a
think that's
special one
true,
I got.
General.
She was a special guest at Gen Con
I don't
this
really
year.
know who she is. Oh wait, she's from Next Generation.
She's
That's
Counselor
right.
Troy.
Counselor Troy.
Yeah, oh
Is that
yeah.
who she played?
If you
Oh, my
if you
goodness.
check our previous podcast, this is dovetailing to that episode.
Mhm. All right, so let's talk. We're in the middle of the game, but let's show the people how to play.
Okay, so to start your turn, which the captain is ready to start.
And for setup, normally you would pick your characters, and they have the order in which they go.
Yep.
Captain, first officer, then of course the doctor, and then we have
This can
you would
play
start-
This can play 3 to 7 people. So the number of characters that are actually chosen can vary.
Yeah.
So if you've got 5 people, you may not have Spock in there. I'd certainly take Bones, however, because you need
I
somebody
would
to
take
heal injuries.
Wesley.
Wesley's an interesting
Will
card.
Wheaton.
Wrong
Wheaton.
series.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
Next Gen.
But Will Wheaton is the choice.
There is a choice. So you have your character. You start off with 1 of each die color,
No, 2 blue,
2 blue,
2
2
red,
reds, and a yellow.
and then you put, depending on how many players, you put a certain number in the dice pool.
Correct.
But we have already been playing a little bit, so we put those.
And the
back.
rarity of the dice, yellow is the least number of dice available. So you got to be careful with what you're using and what gets locked in. Currently, we have some locked into play.
Right.
And in fact, he has one that's in his action pool from an earlier roll. When you do not use the die, you keep the number and put it into your action pool.
That's
he
right.
now has to draw up to his 5 dice. He chooses 4 dice to pick. What are you picking,
But
Captain?
first, we have a blue, a yellow, and a red alert. And normally, we would want to get the blue alerts out because they're easier to do.
They are easier.
But our poor ship at the beginning of our show took damage.
We've
She took,
taken a
she
little
took a couple hits.
And it hasn't been repaired yet, so we can't take a blue. And we're going to be in trouble because if we take yellow, we'd have 3 yellow alerts out there.
Right.
A 4th yellow alert would mean we would lose the top 1.
Correct.
And
So-
that's a bad one to lose.
So starting out, you'll actually have a blue out to start the game, and then you will draw what you choose. Now, most often we'll choose the blue one, which is what
'Cause
we
it's
did.
easier.
It's easier. And we managed to solve them as we went along. However, when you pull some, like this yellow one that came out, also triggered a red alert card. So we'd have to draw the red alert to go with it, which was timed, so we had to solve that first.
And we have the timer right here.
Now, the complexity is that you don't always know what's going to come, so sometimes you could get extra cards coming out. So you want to try to keep this area as clear as possible, because when you get that second and then that third one out there, you don't know whether you may be forced to draw a 4th one. And right now, he has a limited choice of either yellow or red because we can't draw blue until we actually manage to repair the damage.
And I took the doctor thinking that everybody might be injured and I would be able to heal them. But maybe I should have taken Scotty to fix the ship.
I don't know.
But anybody can fix the ship so long as they roll the appropriate number.
And the number gets harder as it goes up.
Yes.
So,
in fact, if it gets into the red area, you actually have to roll A6 to get it down,
Right.
and down and down and down.
Right.
So we would like to heal the ship at least one.
okay, so we need to turn a card up first, then you select your dice. That's the
Okay,
correct way.
so
Right.
let's see, maybe a red?
You want to try red?
Because if you pick a yellow, we could
Yeah.
use a yellow. And if
And
we
just go
ever
with the red,
lose,
too.
if we ever lose 5 what are they, not missions?
Missions?
Yeah, 5
Encounters?
encounters, then we lose the game.
Yes.
If we can get 10 victory points, which not every card has a victory
No,
point
not
on
every
it,
card has one.
but some of them do, and we have 4 points already, we will win.
All right. Well, let me consult Mr. Spock here. Mr. Spock, your thoughts?
Well, Captain, I would say that we need a red of
Damn it,
4.
Jim! Go for the red alert.
So I go for at least
Easy,
1 or 2 reds.
easy bones.
Now, the complexity of this one, this one couldn't be played here. Who played this one here?
Oh, you're right. I played it.
You did it. The complexity, now these can be played by color type or number type, higher or lower. This, however, has no color required, but they're in pairs, and you must play them in pairs. So this requires a pair of 1s
And a pair of 6s.
and a pair of 6s separately.
Normally, you want to try and get cards that you can just build up. Like, oh, I put a
Right.
1 down there, and then you put a 2, and then he puts a 3.
Currently, we have 2/3 of this one solved, which has a 2 or less in yellow, a 2 or less in blue, and a red 4. So we need a red 4 to finalize this card. And this card also gives you a special benefit. You can use someone else's ability when you get this card. So you can hold on to this for a 1-use ability, but you have one as well. And
Yes,
we used
I
one
have the
earlier.
sheltered world. All right. Well, why not?
So
It's space after all. I'll go with a red alert.
Red alert! Red alert!
Okay.
It's
Move
Q.
Gah, Q.
1 die from 1 unfinished alert to the dice pool.
Hang on, why is it Q?
Let's go.
He's in the wrong show.
Well, he was existing.
Let's get rid of the blue. 4 or less,
Alright.
or 2 or less.
all right.
So,
So
what
now
dice
it's
would
gonna-
you like?
I'll
we,
take.
We definitely need red.
Right. I'll take all the red I can get.
Well,
I got 1
Got
die.
1 die. So 1, 2,
yeah, you have to
3.
take his power with the reroll of 1 color is good. So maybe 4. Yeah.
All right. I'll take 4.
And then
All
we're
right,
hoping
Q.
for you to get rid of Q. Or Tremaine, as he
Got a
is known
4,
in
a
the
5.
classic.
All right.
Now you can use this to reroll 1 of them, or you can reroll all.
No,
of them.
he can reroll all of them just as his power.
Right, which means this one too. But the thing is, he doesn't keep these. He has to reroll all of them.
Oh.
So the ones that were working will also have to be rerolled as well.
So
what,
I could.
what about the...
The card lets him reroll one die.
All right. I'll use the sheltered world and I'll re-roll 1.
Okay, for a 6 maybe. Nope.
You got
okay.
a 1. Well,
All right. Well, it's
that was
okay.
the scoring card, so we keep that there.
Okay, so you get the 4 and 5. Wait, do you have 2 1s?
I do.
He has 2 1s. Let's
If
go
you
with
want,
that.
You can go with that one.
I could.
That'd be excellent.
All
So,
right.
2 is a pair required there.
All right, now we
Any
have to
color.
think if he wants to do 4 and 5 on that card or the 4 on this card.
I don't know. Q is kind of meddling.
And he has a power.
He
What's
has
his?
a power. His power is 1 die as any color, so you literally change the
okay.
die color.
Okay.
Great.
Die. Yeah.
I don't know. It's.
Here's what I would do. You've got two reds that can be put on Q. I would put them there. That then leaves a 4 and a 6 red. 1/3 of a die roll out of the red, possibly to finish off one of them.
Okay.
All right. So I put the 5 on the.
5
And the 4.
and the 4.
Okay.
All right, so we need a red 6, red 4. No,
And
that's
then
yours.
you
Put
can
that
yes,
in your
okay.
action
Cool.
dice.
Okay.
No, he doesn't. He's going to heal the ship.
He's going to heal the ship? Yes, absolutely.
Why
All
not?
right.
Why not? We're
Some
done.
good old
Heal the
duct tape will
ship.
fix
Now we
anything.
can pull blues again.
Now I pull blue. Emergency repairs. Enterprise takes 1 damage and use only red dice this turn.
Oh, no. Well, no, that's okay. But you only get 2.
I only get 2 dice then.
Because we locked up all our red dice.
Well, I can take dice, I just can't use them.
All right.
Come on, Spock.
I'll leave them there. I got a 5.
5 and a 3.
And
No
a 3.
good.
No good. Does nothing. And I hold on to them.
No, you can heal the ship.
Oh, I can heal the ship.
And then it puts a die back in for me.
I can heal the 1 ship. Yep, 5.
Now
and
we
it's
can
back to
pull blue again.
All right.
I'll pull a blue. Oh, more red. Great.
Choose a crewmate. That crewmate is injured.
Oh, no.
By a tribble, apparently. Wait, no.
No.
And I have. All right, let's see. Captain, you don't have any dice. I can't injure him. What if he's injured and he has no dice?
I guess I'd have to be injured.
Okay. All right.
Bones, what are you doing?
Not much of a choice.
Okay,
And
so-
I have 5 dice, so I can't even pick any.
You can't even pick any roll. Okay.
All right, what else do we got there?
A
Blue 1.
blue 4, right?
Yeah, we should have looked at that closer because if he had put the 4 there, I would have been solving that.
Yeah.
But
Well,
all right.
we were hoping to get rid of it quicker, but yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah,
so
we didn't
back
know.
To you.
Illogical.
Back to good old Captain.
Illogical.
Well,
Okay,
I'll
you-
take.
Oh wait,
still
no, I can heal Spock.
You can heal Spock. You can heal Spock. And this
heal.
goes back in.
All right, I'll take the red die.
And 2 red dice for sure.
Okay. So what do you want to turn up?
Go with the blue.
Go with the blue.
Red was Q. I don't want to get any more Qs.
Okay. This one has a yellow alert with it.
Oh, great.
So we get a blue
Oh no,
and a yellow alert.
we're not doing too well, folks.
This
we're
one's,
not doing
this one's
too well.
tricky because you got to do 3 dice at the same time, but it's nice because they have a variable range of numbers.
Anything
so it's not
timed?
too bad.
Nothing timed,
Nothing
at least.
timed.
All right.
What are you doing?
What?
Well, don't change
Oh,
them.
Okay.
You rolled
More
them. Have some more dice.
Have some more dice.
Oh, okay.
You roll 5 dice always, if you can.
All right.
All right, so...
All right.
And also, Marshall, if you would change the one that you bumped to a 2, make it a 4 like it was when you rolled it, that'd be perfect. Okay.
Sorry there,
Oh,
Bones.
2 would have been better.
Yeah, but it also would have been cheating. Also, okay, so he has a 4 and a 4. He can solve that one.
I
solve that
can.
one.
Or, but wait, he has the 4?
He has a 4 to solve that one. I would get that one done.
Yes.
Get that one done.
Okay.
Because it releases a bunch.
Right. Well, it also then lowers this from 3, which means if another yellow alert came up, we would lose
And he's
that
got
one.
a power to... He
has-
interchanges bodies.
He can use somebody else's ability.
Oh, somebody
Awesome.
else's ability.
Yeah.
Cool.
And... Okay.
He can't
What-
do all 3 of this at one time.
But wait, what was the... That was these 3. If he uses Spock's ability... Oh, no, he can't use it. He can. If he solves another one, he can use Spock's ability.
Now I
Correct.
could use my ability and reroll a red, correct?
Yes.
But wait. What are you trying for? You're trying for a 4 with that one?
Or a 6 to solve for
Or
Q.
6 or a 6 for Q, yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Oh. It's a 3.
It's a 3. Didn't help us out.
Didn't help us, but that's okay.
Okay, so collect your dice.
All right.
And, he's got a 4 though. He could put a 4 there.
You got a 4?
Yeah.
Oh, it is any color, yes.
Any color for. Yeah, the rest
that's
of
it.
them are all.
All
He's-
pairs and
He's got a 3.
you can't put it there. It's got to be 3 dice.
Oh no!
That's a hard
the
one.
hard one.
Yeah.
3 dice at one time.
Yeah, must play all at once.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well there you go. Your turn there.
All right,
Super
so-
dice.
Let's see. I need blues and red.
All right, you get 5 dice, so
I'll take 2 yellows.
yeah, give it your
Because if I
best shot.
get at least, if I can try to get any color. All right.
All right, well the red didn't do well for us.
2 or less. Red didn't do anything. I don't have 2 6s.
Oh my gosh! You
Oh,
just
I didn't turn up.
okay.
Let's do red.
Okay.
Okay, so this one's not terrible.
Mm,
It's a 4 or higher. I have that one.
you got nothing on the rest of them.
I just got that one. And the
That's-
problem is we're tying up our dice, which gets dangerous.
Yes, yeah, we're not long for this world here.
Well, we may start losing.
I don't
some.
even. Okay.
We haven't lost any yet. We're
All
doing
right.
very well.
Doesn't matter because I got to roll these dice. There's no more left. I can't turn up a blue. I got to turn up a yellow or a red. What do you think? Because if I get a yellow, I could get a red alert.
You could get a red alert as well.
I'll turn up a red.
Turn up a red. Okay, so the red, it's timed. If failed, the Enterprise takes 1 damage, and each crew member is injured. It's a yellow 3 and a 3 of any color or higher.
Yellow 3, blue 5. Does it?
Yep, that solves that one. And that was timed, so we didn't even get a chance to start the timer.
Okay, but yeah, and all right, I got a blue 6, which I can't do because I don't have doubles, and a yellow 2. Is there any 2 of any color?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
We got some tough ones out here now, especially with locked up
Yeah.
dice.
Well, let's
Yes.
see. Let's see. Pick one there.
Let's do one more turn.
Yeah, one more turn, and then we'll call it. We got 5 points.
We got 5 points. We're doing
And
all
we
right.
got no
no
baddies.
damage, but we're kind of stuck with what we've got in front of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a challenging game.
It is a
Yeah.
challenging game, Spock.
Yellow.
But we're up to the challenge.
Yellow alert or red alert? What do you say?
Give me some yellow.
Go
Okay.
for yellow.
Yellow alert.
It's
a
prime directive.
so you must do this one first.
If you do not do it first, it
And
fails.
he's got 2 dice to roll.
And honestly, since we haven't failed anything, if we can solve something else, I would let it fail because that'd be our first fail.
Does he have 2 6s of any color? No.
No.
I got 1 6. I can re-roll.
Yeah, you can re-roll a color.
4.
Now what I'm looking for.
No. If you wanted to, this is the 6
Uh-huh.
or whatever number. You could have re-rolled all your blues.
Oh,
It says all of a color, even the ones that are locked in your action pool.
Okay.
I forgot. Thanks, Spock.
All right. Roll
Unfortunately, it
those.
means we might lose that 6 because you got to re-roll all
But,
of them.
roll them all. Go
Roll them
ahead.
all.
I'm used to taking action. I'm the captain of this ship.
All
We're
right,
doomed.
So he's got
5 and a 6. And a 3 and a 2.
Yeah. His reds aren't high enough.
I don't see anything.
No, because it needs 2 6s of any color. Oh, wait. We've got a 6 here we can do. If you want to do that.
Might as well put it on.
All right.
All right, so that's one of them. And that's it.
All right.
All right. I've got no dice to pull from. I think we're locked in here. Okay, so I need to draw a red alert.
Yeah.
Enterprise takes 1 damage, and if failed, Enterprise takes 2 damage.
Nah, that's going to destroy the ship.
Well, I can do a red 1 or less,
But now you have to have a blue.
a blue
5
and a yellow, and I
then-
don't have them.
Okay.
And we're out of dice, aren't we?
We
Yeah.
are.
We have. I got.
Doomed. We need some injuries.
I don't know. Yeah, that's it. That's game. That's game.
Yeah, well, what'll happen now is we're stuck with 3 of each, so something turns up. We can't do blue. Say we do yellow. It even triggers a red alert, so technically
So
we would lose
have
these
all
2
these
immediately.
Red dice in back in,
Yeah, we're at a tough point right now.
and then we would have lost 2.
2,
So we put those over here.
and we'd still be in jeopardy.
Yeah. Yeah. So
When the game goes against you, it can go against you fast.
we
I
did
bu-
very well until we turned the camera on.
We were halfway to victory before we
Halfway.
started. Yeah, when you weren't watching us, people, we were doing really well.
The crazy thing was we were destroyed by the
I-
producers of the network.
I blame Q.
I
blame
blame
NBC?
NBC.
NBC.
NBC came in and said, 5-year mission.
NBC.
That's a little optimistic,
much.
don't you think? Let's cut it at 3. I
Yeah.
haven't watched since the first episode.
Then,
Salt Monster.
then Paramount bought it, and they made a lot of money.
Yep.
So, General,
Yes.
your thoughts on the 5-year
Well,
mission?
I really like it. It's a hard one, and it can be tuned up to be harder.
You can't.
there's-
I've been told, and I've actually done better with the Next Generation deck. As
Yeah.
there's some slight card mixes that are
Yesterday we
different.
played Next Gen.
We did pretty good,
Yeah.
but of course I'm an old school original
And then
series
also 4 players might make it easier.
fan. A little easier because you get a little more dice into play.
More dice.
I don't know with 7 players what that gets like. I haven't seen
Yeah.
that, but they have run it quite often like that. So
So I like it. I like it.
I like it a lot. It's
Yeah.
got a great look, good flavor. It plays well. As in any game where you're playing against the board, it's going to be challenging. All those games like Pandemic, Arkham Horror, things like that can very quickly go against you, or it can be solvable.
There's a lot of luck.
A lot of luck.
There's
Well,
pretty
it's
much-
dice.
Yeah, there's more. I think there's more luck than your decisions can overcome.
Can be.
But we were keeping it. We were keeping it down. We were making good decisions at the beginning.
We were. I think the thing that tripped this up was a lot of these were played all at once,
Right.
and
We should have set when we should have just dumped one of those to get some more red dice in.
just let it fail.
Just let it fail.
Yeah.
We would have failed one. So there's a learning curve to this game.
Oh yeah,
There's a learning curve.
it can be a challenge. as I said.
I wish there were more re-rolls or character powers that mattered.
There are some in there,
Because
but yeah.
You never used yours. I used mine once. He was using his every turn.
Mine is
on the captain.
one time on your turn after resolving an event, you may retrieve 1 die from that event and place it onto something else.
Yeah. So you could have done like there was a 6 red and a 6 red. You could have solved them
Could have
both.
solved them both then. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we were hoping for. Didn't
Yeah.
happen.
And all the powers are different. If I flip it over and I look at Riker, he's got 1 time on your turn after resolving an item or an event, you take 1 die from the pool and roll it and use it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of different that way.
Yeah, and mine is different. I give up a die to heal a crew member totally. Crusher, whatever the number is on her blue die, she heals
One injury.
1 injury per person.
Per person.
So she could potentially heal 6 people with
Yeah.
1 die
Yeah.
for 1 die each.
The Wesley Crusher one says he
makes his own force field.
He gets to
That's
do
what it
something,
says.
but if everybody screams "No, Wesley," he gets to do it twice.
He
or do it
does?
double.
Really?
Yeah. It's built in. No, Wesley, and then he gets to
Now
do
what
it
if
double.
Will Wheaton is really playing the game with you guys?
He joins
Then
a
we
cult
cheat
of
like hell and do
Indians
whatever we
and
want.
goes to Alpha Centauri.
I mean, it's Will Wheaton.
No, Will, don't.
Oh, really?
I mean, why not?
Wesley Crusher, the Jar Jar Binks of the Star Trek universe.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
anyway. All right, so let's go down the table here. So, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. General, how would you rate this game?
I like it. I'm going to give 7.5. I think maybe, like I said, maybe if you had some tokens for +1, -1 that you could get somehow, I think it'd be a little, easier, better. Feel like you're helping out more rather than just, nope. But yeah, I like it.
All right.
And you get the flavor. I think the pictures really make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of imagery from both show periods, and they do a lot of good look with all the character cards and everything. It's definitely very presentable.
But the game really gangs up on you.
It does gang up you.
Yeah, all right.
We were lucky. I would give it a 7, and I would bump it towards an 8 because I'm a fan. But because of the frustration level of having lost so many times, I go kind of back down to a 7.
Yeah.
However, it is something I enjoy playing.
Yeah.
I've seen where the timed events can start crushing you. If you have 2 timed events out, you resolve the first one timed, and once that's resolved, the second one then starts for time. So it
Yeah.
can be very, very tricky because if you're not resolving them, they're going to fail, regardless of where they are in the order.
When we were doing it, we were just learning, and you're like, well, these are timed events. And I'm, what do you mean it's timed? We don't even know what. I
only
didn't even know
turn
what
2.
to do. Yellow, blue, what?
And there is a card in there for you. It has you her on the picture, where the crew, where you cannot talk to each other. We cannot point to each other, and we have to try to resolve that.
That makes for a good podcast.
Yeah, we kind of don't want to do that here. And
I concur with you, General.
So, Marshall, what do you think about it?
Well, being a fan of Star Trek, both
10 is the highest.
I know that, General.
Just want to make sure. Folks at home, we do things a little different here. 10 is the highest. All right. Don't try and give 10.5. 10.
See what I have to work with here? I would give this. I'd give it a 6.5.
6.5?
Yeah, we're all about
6.5.
the same area.
Yeah.
Very
If you're a diehard fan, you would enjoy it a lot. If you're a hardcore gamer, you would like it a lot because it's challenging.
If you're a classic Trek fan, for sure.
Yeah. I don't think it's a game that somebody who likes to play beer and pretzels necessarily, because that element of complexity and challenge is
the
there.
frustration,
Yeah. But
because we were doing all right, we were like, yeah,
we were doing good starting
and
out.
then we're crushed.
Then we turned on the camera and you looked at us, and that ended our game.
Well,
Yeah, but there is a learning curve too, so it may get easier. Just like, I lost a lot of games of Pandemic when I started.
When you're playing with people who are experienced, they definitely know what is likely to work best in a situation.
Yeah.
The creator of the game, he demoed it at Gen Con, and he had full tables the entire time, and they would burn through it. And because he could give the advice, well, this could happen, what do you want to do?
Yeah, knowing the cards would be a real benefit. So if you get the game, read through the cards first, and then these are the classic Trek cards. There's a whole set for.
Well, not a whole set. There's a different mix in the yellow alerts, and it shows on the card whether it has the original Enterprise, the Enterprise A, or if it has the Enterprise D.
And you know who's in both
Or both.
sets? Spock.
Spock is in both sets.
Because he's Ambassador Spock.
Yeah.
And I originally asked to play Ambassador Fox to screw everything up, but you guys said no.
No.
well, anyway.
All right.
So I say that would wrap up this mission, wouldn't you say, crew?
That's right. But
Before we blow up.
I'm a doctor, not a segwayist.
All right. Well, continuing our coverage here at the Groundhog Day Gaming Retreat, this is Marshall Dice, known as Adam Campbell, also Captain James T. Kirk.
Damn it, Jim. I am Todd Evangelista, General Dice, Bones McCoy.
I'm Super Dice, Dave Radzik. This is highly illogical. Mr. Spock.
And here-
Not
here-
Dr. Spock, Mr. Spock.
Here, try and make your hands. Oh, there you go.
And Mr. Sulu,
Do this.
War Factor 4. Later.